with Mr. No Days Off, aka Thomas Leatherberry himself. What is good? Today I'm coming at you with a video from MK11, which is Mortal Kombat 11. I just want to be showing you a little bit of gameplay, a little bit of reviews, and see what goes on with the new and upcoming DLC. Next DLC we have coming up, which if you have the Battle Pass or Season Pass, whatever you want to call it, will be Nightwolf. Early access starts August 13th for Combat Pack players only. Now, one thing I want to get into before this video starts is there's a character on here called Frost. They actually want you to buy Frost because she's DLC, but if you read here carefully, it says you can earn Frost in the game for free as a playable character by completing Chapter 4 in the story mode. You can also purchase Frost immediately from Grandmaster Sub-Zero Most Dangerous Apprentice when Sub-Zero made a historic piece. So, if you want to get into it real early without doing anything, go ahead and purchase her for $5.99. Me personally, I went through the story in Chapter 4. The chapters are not that long, so if you want to just go ahead and get it without paying $5.99, if you're too cheap or whatever, I'm not going to hold nobody, then you can just wait till Chapter 4. If not, then go ahead and order it for $5.99, aka $6. Now, the place I'm in right now, this is a little shop area which you can come through and buy certain random skins, gears, brutalities. For people who aren't easy with the game or don't know the game too well, you have your easy fatalities, which only can take 2 buttons pretty much, but you can purchase them with 100 of those little coins as you see. And if you can't earn the coins, or if you're too lazy to earn the coins, whatever, like I said, I'm not holding nobody, you can actually come to the PlayStation Store here and earn the time crystals itself. You know, $4.99 set for 500, $9.99 for 1150, 2500, 5600, blah blah blah. Now, you have all your modes. You have your learn mode, which of course it says it all: practice, tutorial, fatality, training. You have your customized, which is the first time Mortal Kombat done this in a while, since Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which you had the full capacity to actually create a whole character. You know, you come through, you have all your famous characters. I'll get into the characters in a few minutes, but these are what you have so far. I'm just gonna go to Scorpion just for the heck of it. You know, you can come to Scorpion. Here's a couple that actually came in the game: Deadly Sting, Hellish Inferno. I name one: Flame, Chain Work, depending on what I want to do. You got your customizations of your masks. You got your customizations of your swords, his infinite swords the Scorpion uses. His little spear, as you see in his hand. Then you got your cosmetics, just regular outfits. Outfits have to be earned through fighting, towers, crypts, or you can buy them. Not all of them, but you can buy whatever they had to purchase. You actually have different moves you can use for them. Some moves you can use, some moves you can't. You have 3 different slots there, which are only room for 3. Some slots you can use for 1, some slots cost 2. You got the AI behavior, which is, of course, what the AI would do using the character if you're not using your character. You have your regular fight mode, which is just your local tournament, online AI battle if you want to just watch the AIs go at it. And you have your conquer mode, which is your story, your towers of time, your classic towers. Classic towers we're not going to go into because you already know about your classic towers. And your crypt. Your crypt is pretty much a character that is unnamed. You're just running through. Unlike the old crypts where you can just go through and pick boxes, you actually have to take your character and run through the crypt. This is really cool. If I have time after the video, I'll see if I can get into it for you. You have your towers of time. Towers of time is just pretty much like regular towers like you have for Katana, and if you complete it, you get all what's on the side: the currency, the skin, the augment gear, consumable. Summon towers. Summon towers are really hard towers that you can summon by using certain items that you get through the game. This one here, same thing. Tainted Souls, same concept, just for Liu Kang. You have the Gauntlet. Gauntlet's pretty easy. You have the Ultimate Test of Skill. This is for Jade. Ultimate Test of Skill, if you see this one right here, this one's actually different because it actually, oh wait, this is the wrong one, never mind, I apologize. Some of them give you a chance to actually fight as a boss fight, where you can fight with your friends, or if you think you're bad ASS, or if you're just that good, you can do it alone. You have the character towers. Character towers are towers that are for specific characters. There we go. Where you can get intros, outros, brutalities, outfits, taunts, you name it. I feel like I'm moving kind of fast through this, so I'm actually enter the crypt like I said I was going to. I was actually going to do a little bit of fighting. I might not do that much of fighting, because anybody who's not familiar with Mortal Kombat, you'll see the concept of what I'm about to do. Anybody that is familiar with Mortal Kombat, this is nothing new to you, just better graphics, different selection of characters depending on who made the game and who didn't, so on and so forth. Now, this is like I said, this is your regular character that you will be using. You have Shao Kahn's hammer and a couple other abilities. As you can see, for people, I don't mean to spoil the game for people who hasn't played yet, but as you can see, for people who hasn't played the game yet, Goro is dead. Goro is not in the game except for in the background, as you see. And you have certain things, like for example, I'm gonna go to this part of the crypt, just open something. You know, collection art, story arts. This is actually the Earth realm. You have a spiritual realm as well, which is, if you see, that bandana actually came from, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's the guy that actually used the sword, and he was spiritual, and so on and so forth. But if you take Kenshi was his name, the swordsman, the blind swordsman. If you put his blindfold on, it shows you different paths that you could take, or if it's like a hidden wall, but it also has enemies behind it. If you see an enemy that could scare the living crap out of you because it happens just that fast, you have two fast choices. You can either hit the circle button, repeat it. For Xbox, I think it might be B. You can hit the circle button, repeat it, and just exit back out, or you can quickly swing your hammer and kill it. I'm going to try it real quick. You might see something, you might not. Here we go. Nope. So I'm gonna try it one more time just to see. No. Okay, there's nothing there, but as you can see though, if it was something there, it would scare the living crap out of you. Especially, I mean, now if you see it coming after a while, you see it coming, but when you first do it, you're not gonna see it coming, so it's kind of crazy. Now, there's a lot of places you can go on this place. A lot of different layers. Goro's lair, Kitaro's, the Mortal Kombat stages. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and that was just a little small preview of the crypt. If you want to see more of the crypt, the best thing I can tell you is look it up on YouTube or go buy the game. I would buy it. It's a really great game. So a lot of time I play this game, I actually play it with my cousin, which I was on the WWE 2K. If you haven't seen it, then I suggest you go back to the video that I recently posted, the WWE 2K19 to what you would like for 20 reviews. And on there is my cousin Sean, and I'm gonna give a shout out to him real quick again. Sean and Shay's World, they're really great YouTubers. If you haven't been on their YouTube page, go like and subscribe. So I'm gonna just take and go somewhere basic. I'm gonna go to the local room, just me and the computer. I'm not gonna try to be all fancy or anything. I'm just gonna do a basic bout with you, and well, bout with the computer, and show you what it's all about. Some characters didn't make the cut this year, some characters did. Shao Kahn, early access, DLC. Shang Tsung, he was the first character released from the DLC. Frost, I've been through that with you already. But as you know, you have your Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, Frost, Johnny Cage, Sonya, Cassie Cage, Sonya, and Johnny Cage's daughter, Jack Briggs, Scorpion, of course, Noob Saibot, which is the original Sub-Zero, Baraka, who hasn't been on the game, like, it hasn't made a Mortal Kombat 10 game, but as he's on the Mortal Kombat 11 game, Raiden, of course, Jackie Briggs, the daughter of Jackson Briggs, Sub-Zero, Kano, of course, Cabal, who has been missing for a couple games but has now returned, Liu Kang, and just different versions of people. Like, I also have a God version of Liu Kang, which I like to call him. You see what I'm talking about if you finish the game. Kitana. They all don't have Revenant forms. A lot of them do, but they also have basic forms like that. forms are nothing but for looks, so don't think it's going to be any kind of tactical advantage in battle. Jade, a returning Scarlet, which hasn't been there since Mortal Kombat, I believe, 9. Aaron Black, who has made another appearance since last Mortal Kombat 10. Devore also made another appearance in Mortal Kombat 10. Kotal Khan also another one in Mortal Kombat 10. You have a new Collector, which is like the new Goro, so for instead of having 4 arms, he has 6. You have Garrus and Cetrion. The boss of the game, you cannot play as her unless you're modding the game or if they come out with something else later, but she's really cool, really hard at some points depending on who you're using. So yeah. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. I am not 100% with all the fatalities, so if you ever see me hit the pause button before the game starts, I'm quickly checking my fatalities before the game starts. So, why not have a Sub-Zero classic battle between the two? Like I said, I'll put the game on easy. I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. And we're going to go to the Shiai Ryu Fire Garden. They give you little tips at the bottom of the game. You can take them or you don't have to take them. It doesn't really matter. Graphics are so epic in this game.
I still grieve my wife and son. I'm not so cold as to mock your pain. A wise choice, Sub-Zero.
Round 1.
Alright, and here we go. I forgot to check out from the beginning of the game, but yeah.
You will suffer.
Now, I'm kind of quiet now because I'm actually playing the game. I want you guys to hear the game, but usually when I'm online, I'm talking a whole bunch of stuff. Nice. And I still mess him up, which is crazy. Another thing about the game, some brutalities, is very crazy because you have to repeat moves multiple times. So a lot of people in the game will actually think you're spamming. You're not really spamming, you're just trying to do it. Like there's one move here called Toasty, which is from Scorpion's alternate games. To do it, you must do the Toasty move like that 3 times, and then end the battle with it. So the first thing they're going to say is, oh, you're spamming. You don't know what you're doing. You're just punching a bunch of buttons. But you know what you're doing. You just have to do what you have to do. Nice. I didn't know if he was going to hit an X-ray, but I'm glad he did to give you guys a chance to see it.
For the Lin Kuei.
For the Lin Kuei. Personally, in this game, depending on the character I'm using and the moves, I actually like the brutalities better than the fatalities. But hey, look, it's whatever. Environmental things, you know, get out of the corner pretty fast. And see if I can get this off. And I couldn't. But you know what, just for the heck of it. There you go. Like I said, I'm not hunting with the fatality, so you gotta forgive me.
Fatality.
Let's talk about splitting headache, right?
Scorpion wins.
Okay, now let's go with a character. Oh man, I accidentally hit retry. But you know what? I'm not a perfect person. Nobody's perfect in this world, so I'm just gonna go ahead and back out and go to another fighter. But I'm gonna go ahead and choose another character I actually use a little more than someone said Scorpion, but
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage. Now I have two variations. I actually had one I call Cage, where it's like he has him and his stunt double, and then I just have another one which I call Fame. You know, Johnny Cage is pretty famous, so I'm gonna do a battle with Johnny Cage versus his daughter Cassie Cage. Let's see how that goes. You know what? We're gonna go to the tournament Evo. Again, one more time, just for kicks. Alright, I'm ready.
CageCon doesn't exist without me. They can pay. Hold on, hold on.
Your agent thinks I should be a big star.
Stay away from those Hollywood sleazebags.
Present company included?
Round 1. Fight.
Right off the bat.
Showtime. It's good to be king.
There's an autograph for my own daughter.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, nice.
Finish her.
Cut! Reset!
What a way to treat your daughter, right?
The uppercut, take 2.
Action! Cut!
Who hired this guy? What the fuck?
Deadly uppercut, take 19.
Take 19. And if you pay close attention to his finger in the background,
Fatality.
oh yeah.
Johnny Cage wins.
I can't believe I keep doing it. I actually keep hitting the button more than I want to. I'm actually gonna do one more fight with just 2 different players, and then after that, this video is gonna be a wrap. But I do hope you guys like what I'm doing. If not, I'm sorry. But please like and subscribe, and I would appreciate it. Kano, I never really liked Kano, but I'm beginning to actually like Kano. So we're gonna do Kano, and you know what? Heck, why not Shao Kahn? You know what? Let's let fate decide.
Shang Tsung's
Oh, that was quick.
Island
All
wins.
right. If you guys don't know what that sound is, it's my bed. It's nothing freaky. It's just my bed. Oh, right. And you know what? I think this time I'm actually gonna do a brutality for you guys.
We've done Bizzo before, Shao Kahn.
Your weapons brought no victory.
Because you gave them to Tar Kattans.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's get it popping. As you can see, I'm pretty good with him.
Shut up and bleed, drongo.
Round 2. Fight.
Take this, turn it sideways, stick it straight up. Your candy butt. Haha. You know what? I don't like keeping people in the corner. I'm better than that. So, yeah. And whoa.
Sorry, mate. Job's a job.
Kano
I'm not that disrespectful. It's just something he happens to do. If I were to do something like that, I wouldn't pee on him about it. But you know what though? Like I said, I love you guys. Hope you love this video. Please like and subscribe.